What's going on, guys? I got a pick for you in this Game 6 of the Western Conference Finals between the San Antonio Spurs and the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Thunder leading the series 3-2. It's win or go home for the San Antonio Spurs. And this is going to be a really good game. The last game we saw the Thunder win by 13 points, 127-114. And honestly, the Spurs just didn't play very well in that game. Victor Wembanyama did not have a good game at all. It was one of his worst games we've seen, probably his worst game of the series. The Spurs were outshot in the game. Spurs shot 40%, Thunder shot 48%. Spurs were out-rebounded in the game. 41 rebounds for the Spurs, 48 rebounds for the Thunder. Overall, it was a pretty close game, though. Those were the two biggest differences in the game. It was pretty much just the role players for the Thunder getting hot, and also I gotta give credit to the Thunder playing very good defense. They locked down the Spurs. Wemby 4 for 15 from the field, very inefficient. Only 6 rebounds for Wemby, so his worst game probably by far. Shai Gilgeous had a pretty good game, 32 points on 7 out of 19 from the field. Not his best efficiency, but he got to the free throw line 17 times. Alex Caruso, 22 points off the bench, 4 3-pointers for him. So that was a big difference maker for the Thunder. Look, we go to Game 6, win or go home for the Spurs. Wemby was pissed after that loss, and I think Wemby's going to take this personally. And I think they're going to force a Game 7. I just have a hard time believing that, on their home floor in San Antonio, they're going to get eliminated. And a couple other things to note. Jalen Williams, a very important piece for the Thunder. He is questionable. He has not played since, I believe, Game 2. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure he got injured in Game 2. And then Jay Mitchell, a pretty important piece for the Thunder, is out. So the Spurs are fully healthy. Nobody injured for the Spurs. Thunder are missing some pieces. And I think we get a much better effort from the Spurs here in this game. I mean, not to say that the Spurs didn't have their best effort in Game 5, but they just, when you look at the box score and you look at them getting out-rebounded, it just feels like, as cliche as it sounds, the Thunder wanted it just a little bit more. Thunder recognized that was a must-win game on their home floor, and they went out and took that game. And so now we go to Game 6, and it's going to be a must-win game for the Spurs on their home floor, and I think the Spurs will show up, and the Spurs will win. And then also, by the way, let's not forget, this kind of gets lost out there, but the Thunder have pretty much... I'm sorry. The Spurs have pretty much owned the Thunder on this home floor. No, the Spurs have won 4 out of the last 5 between these two teams on this floor. So tough place for the Thunder to go to and get a win, and I just think the Spurs will get the job done. So, Spurs are 3.5-point favorites. I think that's a little bit steep. I'm not going to lie. I think this game could come down to the very last possession. I personally would not lay the 3.5 points. I think that's a little bit ridiculous. So I'm going to be on the Spurs money line. I'll lay the juice. I understand it's a little bit of juice. It's a little heavy. A lot of people aren't going to like that. I understand. It's not everybody's cup of tea. I think the Spurs actually will cover this game. I do think the Spurs win by at least 4 points. But I'd rather not take the risk because it could come down to the last possession. It could be a 2-point game. It could be a 3-point game. So it could be a 1-point game. So, yeah, give me the Spurs to win the game and force a Game 7. -155 is what I got on the Spurs money line for, I believe, 1.3 units. 1.3 units is what I have, I believe, on this. So I'm pretty confident in the Spurs here, and I think they get the job done. Please like and comment, like and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think the Spurs force a Game 7, or do you guys think the Thunder are going to be rolling on into the NBA Finals to take on the New York Knicks? Either way, it's sure to be a great game. Enjoy the game. Good luck out there.